What's up? How we doing? How we doing? Who we got up in this piece? Oh, a whole bunch of people. All right. I'll be right back. Wait for me. You got it. Boots is going to beat everyone next year. Let's get ready to rumble. Word up, Kobe. Congrats. On what, Ian? Wait, why are you congrats? That's my question. Hi, Ian. Joe Biden 2028. That's funny. So, Shaq wants me to now do a video on when him and Barkley had that fist fight back in like what 99 or 2000, whatever it was. Yeah, Kobe's. He's joking. I told two. Oh, you did? Okay. Well, let's see if he brings it up. Because if it, other than that, you know, who knows? What Two Tone say? Two Tone. I was just on his show. As a matter of fact, I think Tone's going to be in the room tonight. We'll bring it up. Bring it up again when he's in the room. He says he's going to watch my live, so we'll see. Good dude, that Two Tone. Good dude. Yeah, man. I'm doing a video now on the time that Floyd Mayweather. People don't know this. Sugar Ray Leonard fought Floyd Mayweather. People don't know this. I'll say it again for those of you who are deaf. Sugar Ray Leonard fought Floyd Mayweather. You didn't know that, did you? I'll say it one more time. Sugar Ray Leonard fought Floyd Mayweather Sr. He fought Floyd Mayweather Sr.
Got him!
I'm doing a video on that. Exactly, Kobe. I was trying to set you guys astray. Why it only say 1 in chat? What you mean? I see 19, you motherfuckers. Word up. Off the back, Roy going from 4 to heavyweight, Manny, 8 divisions, greater accomplishment. All right, first of all, let's just kick it off since you're going to come in with that shit. Let's just fucking kick it off.
I must have forgot.
Roy. Yeah, I know. He fought the father. The only fight I want to see is Crawford and Canelo. The only one, Nelson? That's the only one you want to see. You know, you don't care about Usyk Fury rematch. Tank versus fucking Shakur. Tank versus Teo. No, you just want that one? Floyd fought Connor. He did. Eon. Oh, shit. Look who it is. My man, Ness.
Tutti frutti.
Gibbs. Once again, Ness.
Tutti frutti.
Gibbs. What's up, blood? Good to see you. You were traveling. I just saw your text. Oh, yeah, you going to Florida or some shit, right? Well, you popping off tomorrow morning? We're going to do the live tomorrow? Ness starts sharing the chili. What chili? Did anyone? Yo, Ness, I don't know if you're watching, but a couple of my dudes here started a GoFundMe. They want to see me go to Border Wars, so they started a GoFundMe for me to get me enough cheese to get me and wifey out there, fly us out there, hotel and all that to cover it. So they're serious. They're serious about it, Ness. So tomorrow, remind me or I'll remind you. Put up the link. Ness, start sharing. Yeah. Put up that. So we'll put the link up. I feel kind of corny. Like, that's why I haven't really brought it up, because it feels weird for me to go out there and be like, I got to go fund me. Like I'm some fucking Oliver Twist, poor little Annie, homeless kid charity case. But they set it up. They want to see me there. They asked me if I can go. I was like, I don't know. Depends what so just sharing that with you. Oh, yeah, there it is right there. The GoFundMe. There it is. Teo versus Ennis. Ennis versus Barrios. Ennis versus Norman. Which is the better fight? Teo and Ennis. Teo is mad exciting to watch. And so is Boots. There it is. You know what I'll do? I will pin that. Let me pin that. Where the fuck is it? There it is. I got to go to... Boom. All right, there it is. All right. Back at it. That's the GoFundMe. Yeah, I appreciate you, Alberto. What's up, Trillion? $1 Trillion Dreams 2. Is Tone up in here yet? The two bald uncles. The two bald uncles? How about you?
Get the fuck out of here!
Teal versus Ennis. Hell yeah. That's a fireworks. Teal versus Tank, fireworks. Teal versus Ennis, fireworks. All three of those dudes have all of the components. They come together, form like Voltron to bring us fireworks. What up, Dwayne? What's crack-a-lackin'? Matter of fact, let me give you, you never come in here, Ness, but let me give you a wrench the next time you do, if you do. I don't blame you. If I was you, I wouldn't want to go on anybody's. When I'm not working, I wouldn't want to do that shit. It's like people ask me, do I go to comedy clubs? I'm like, why the fuck would I want to do that on my off time? Hitchens called out Teo. I mean, I think Teo fucks Hitchens up. Who has more power, Norman Jr. or Boots? Boots, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Boots' last fight, to me, what the fuck is that? Showed that he had power. Because every shot that almost landed, right? You were like, oh, shit. He showed that he had power to me. Teo finally got a real trainer. Damn. I mean, two-time lineal champion. Pop's got to be just doing something right, a little bit. Shout out to Pretty Boy Marco and the big homie Tia. Appreciate you. Tia's upstairs right now finishing, getting the kids into bed, but I'll tell her when she comes down. Did you see Boots? Nah, what commercial? Clear. Vargas versus Mason. I got Mason. I think, yo, tell me what you think about this, Ness. Everybody. So the Vargas family, they call themselves the Vargas dynasty, right? What's a dynasty? The Han dynasty. That's generations of superior ruling royalty type shit, right? Generations. No disrespect, because Fernando Vargas went way further than I did. He was a great fighter, but for like the earth of boxing, he was not royalty. He was not himself, and his kids just turned pro. So how are you calling your family a dynasty when none of you have achieved dynasty status yet? It's kind of fucking like arrogant. I don't know. I don't like it. Of course, I will be back. All right. What's good, Michael? I should have had a wrench before Ness. I mean, not really, but you know what? I'll give you a wrench too. I'll give you a wrench. And when I tell you I'm giving you a wrench, okay, I don't mean it on
Tutti frutti!
nothing like that. You know, not like we're going to turn on, go in a room, dim the lights, and not like that. Like a moderator wrench. You know what I'm saying? How was the Shaq video? Shaq, yo, Ness, I don't know if you heard, Shaq posted on his page my video. Mine's at like 600,000 views in only 2 days. His, on Shaq's page, obviously he's Shaq. His is at 4 million views in 1 day so far. So that's pretty cool. Nah, Boots didn't feel Karen's punch. No, but Boots' punches look like at any time it could, you know what I'm saying? It could buckle Karen's knees like a seatbelt. Mayweather is a dynasty. His father wasn't really a dynasty. Roger, maybe Roger. That's a tough one though. Nas Marco says the El Fados Fernando Vargas ain't a legend, but Sean Porter is. I didn't say Sean Porter's a legend. I said that Sean Porter could be Hall of Fame material. So could Vargas, though. Get the fuck out of here, Alberto. Punk ass move. Was looking forward to your show today, Ness. Yeah, I think he could tell you what he's doing. Marco, you like Oprah with the wrench. Stop giving everyone a wrench. You sound like Oprah. That's fire. Yeah, I appreciate it. On that note, let me get one. Damn, shout out. Yeah, man. And but bust this. Now, so Tone called me and put me on his show tonight. Shaq hit me up, and he was like, "Yo, I want you to do another video. I want you to do the one of me and now you don't watch basketball, so I don't know if you'll even get this, but me and Charles, when him and Charles Barkley had a fist fight, Shaq wants me to do a video on that. So this will be my first boxing, but not really boxing video. It's going to be challenging because I could take a whole fight, cut together clips and analyze, but I make a whole minute and a half short over one Shaq throw at one punch and then dudes just wrestling with each other. It's going to be tough, but I'm up for the challenge. Do you think if the guy had more power, Boots would have gone down? Boots seemed like he had a good chin. Showtime Sean is one of the last real. Hell yeah. Showtime Sean is one of the best pressure fighters in history. I'm not saying the best fighter, the best pressure fighter. Roy Jones needs to hit you up and do a video on him. Thank you for throwing me that bounce pass. You know how we do it around here.
Y'all must have forgot.
I've done videos of Roy. Mad videos. He doesn't ask me, but I do them. He comments on them. All that. Spinks family. Yes, Spinks might be the best. Yep. You know what? Yeah. Spinks might be the best kind of Spinks. Let's think about that throughout this chat or this live. What family has what's a real boxing dynasty family? Let's think about that. Ward and Rare. I watched half of it. It's just like 5 hours long. Sean has been calling Boots overrated. Who's Sean? Who the fuck is Sean? Dang, I forgot I had a fight with Charles. Marco, yeah, I know. He might play it on TNT for all I know. I might, if that pops off, I could do some other, NBA fights. Maybe they'll start playing it. Who knows? Shaq versus De La Hoya. Yeah, so Shaq specifically told me he didn't want me to do De La Hoya because he goes, I looked terrible, or that was terrible. Because I guess De La Hoya touched him a little more. He actually looked pretty good against Shane, all things considering. Wild that Sean beat Usyk back. Oh, Sean Porter. You spelled it S-A. Me off. Marco, did you hear about Floyd getting attacked in England? Yeah, but he put out a post saying he was not attacked and it was just security defending him, blah, blah, blah. Vladimir Vitali. What about him? Those Funk Flex bombs are always ear rape in my headphones. Well, I have an idea. Turn your headphones down, okay? Turn your headphones down and
open your fucking ears, jackass.
Thoughts on that Jaleel versus Roman fight? I don't know who Roman is, unless you're talking about Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. And I don't know much about Jaleel Hackett. Salute, Marco. Sean also had a good chin. Hell yeah, he had a good chin. Hell yeah. Him and Ricky Hatton, and I think Sean Porter would have beat Ricky Hatton because I think Sean was a better fighter. But him and Ricky Hatton were similar in terms of one of the best pressure fighting maulers / brawlers. Because they didn't just maul you, they brawled with you. Or they didn't just brawl with you, they mauled you. Strike that, reverse it. Fundora, brother and sister, both champs. Yeah, but they're still active. Let's go with Dynasty. They have to be retired. We have to go with retired. The Gary Russell Dynasty. Retired. That's a new soundbite. Nah, that's not new. You just never heard it before. You know what that's from, Michael? Boots commercial was really good. All right, so I know you're from Philly, but what are you talking about? Two-tone is not in here. Vitali and Vladimir Dynasty. Brothers. I guess. I'm thinking family. You know what I'm saying? Uncle. But has to be the Spinks. Has to be Spinks. I don't think anybody fucks with Spinks. Who fucks with Spinks? Who? 3 all undisputed. What's up, 8K? What up, War? Will Bigelow. Ali. Oh, Will. Layla and Muhammad. Now, if Nico, that's only 2. I don't think they can fuck with Spinks. Especially since who beat Ali? Spinks. But that's a good one. That's up there. Oh, I thought I saw him. No, I don't think he's in here. I was about to say, yeah, but Spinks, not only is Spinks 3 instead of 2, Spinks beat Ali himself. I got to go with Spinks, man. Who fucked with the Spinks dynasty? That's a dynasty. And look, the Vargas, it might happen. If his sons become like dominant champions, then his piece of the puzzle will definitely qualify. But as of now, it's just his piece of the puzzle. He wasn't even a fucking dominant legend. And in fact, he lost almost every major fight he was in. Although he did fight everybody in his division coming up. It's just Zab. What you mean? Just one? Nico is only named because he'd be part of the dynasty. That's his grandson if he was snapping necks and cashing checks. Best brother sister champs. Dubois. Who Dubois? Daniel Dubois' sister? Is that what you're talking about? I didn't know he had a sister. He don't really got the skills to pay the bills. One beaten Ali and one beaten Larry and the one beaten Zab. Yeah. Well, Ali and Larry are what? No disrespect to Zab. Zab is a great champion, one of the best of his era, but he's not on the superstar level of fucking Holmes and Ali. But still, yeah, amazing. What about the Mayweathers? Mayweather's father was mediocre. It's Roger and Floyd. They weren't nearly as, Floyd, of course, the greatest ever, arguably, but Roger was not on the level of, and a dynasty, man. 2. We're going 3. Spinks are 3. I think you got to have 3 now, at least. Feroz barely lost to Tito with loaded gloves. Barely. He got knocked out. He knocked Tito down once, but then got dropped 3 or 4 times throughout the fight and got stopped. What you talking about? Damn it. You're on that Mexican shit, Alberto. Alberto, every time you say that, right? Every time you do that.
Oh, that's racist.
You know that. But you know that. Zab Judah's father was a kickboxer. He wasn't a boxer. You know what I just found out? Bust this. Crazy. Roy Jones's father
Y'all must have forgot.
fought Marvin Hagler. His father was a pro who fought Marvin fucking Hagler. Xander versus Virgil. I don't know, man. I don't think Xander's ready for all that. Roger was good till JCC ruined him. Possibly. What's up, y'all? What's for dinner? Oh, sorry. I gotta stop doing that, right? That's no good. All right, what else we got, people? Talk to me. Led if Connor, who is the best fighter in the 2010s? Floyd. Right? Floyd. Is Tio racist? I mean, he says racist shit. But, it was his father. Then it was Alton Murkinson, mostly. And since you said his name, appreciate it.
Y'all must have forgot.
Send the link. Let's cook. I don't know, senor. I might be cooking solo. Give me some time to figure out if I want to bring anybody on. But feel free to inject your comments now, beforehand. Didn't Floyd dad that legendary boxcar? What? English. Do you have a title gym timer? No. I use my phone when I work out. I got a fucking title. They sent me a promo bag. They want me to do a video and all that and post it. I got a bag coming. I hope it's a good one because the bag I got now from the Contender, they sent me a promo bag too. I'm starting to get free shit which is good from companies to do videos. The bag is mad hard. I feel like I'm hitting the side of Mount Everest. Like I'm trying to fucking punch Mount Rushmore. It's like beating on boulders. This shit is too hard. Him and father don't last long. Yeah. Do you ever kick it with no? Huh? You drunk? Didn't Floyd dad fight legendary? Floyd's dad fought Sugar Ray Leonard, which I'm doing a video on right now as we speak. Sugar Ray Leonard fucked him up, which is one of the reasons why Sugar Ray Leonard to this day says he would have beat Floyd in Floyd's prime, because he beat his dad and they were similar. Backroom versus Boots or Bud, who would do better and why? I think Bud would do better because Bud's a better fighter. I have that with my own wish list for Christmas. Okay. The Chavez dynasty. 2 fighters, one of which, nah. You can't fuck with 2 because we have 3. You have to give me 3 or more. Pause. It's too hard. Alberto, you're a pervert and you're childish. What are the best hand wraps, padding or regular? I just put the ones that slip on now. Okay, you can see my knuckle. See right there? That's from punching. See how it's red? I put the ones that I slip on because I'm old. But when I was coming up, I did the old school ones, the ones you wrap. That's what real fighters do. But now when I'm older, I just slip on the ones with a little gel padding in there. But if you're an actual fighter, you got to do the roll-up ones. And it's a great little routine. Once you finish your workout, you take them off, roll them up. As you're sitting there cooling off, it's all part of it, part of the experience. Troy single-handedly destroyed J-Mac, JT, Boxiana, Tip, and Bayless on TBV. Ness was just in here. Hello? Literally just in here. Probably maybe the first time ever he's come in my chat. Punk. When did he single-handedly destroy them? Marvin Hagler beaten everyone except Sugar Ray Leonard. Yeah. Literally. My bad. Typo. You ever kick it with Chris Algieri? No. I don't even know him. I've interviewed him once, and that's the extent of our interactions. I don't even know him. He's from Strong Island, though. Yeah, he's a New York guy, but don't know him. Seems cool, though. Smart. He has a master's in not nutrition. Yeah, nutrition. I think he has a master's in nutrition, a master's degree in nutrition. Pretty impressive. Most fighters don't even fucking have college. A lot of them don't even have high school, like GEDs. And this guy has a master's. Now, what else we got, people? Talk to me. What's your favorite combo? To throw or to see somebody throw? I don't have a favorite one. See, you can't really have a favorite. Everything, it's custom ordered. Combinations are custom ordered and delivered on a fight-to-fight basis for whatever's going to be most suitable and effective in that situation. That's what on Two Tone show also tonight. Also, yeah, he's making the round since he's not doing one. I'm thinking about getting my master's. I have a bachelor's. In what? Do you have it? And in what do you want to get the master's in? 3 fights we never got to see. Oh, man. Those questions are great, but they take too much thought and take me too long. Did you see Devin Haney disrespect? No, I didn't. Terry Norris was one of the best combination punchers ever. Hell yeah, he was. Power, speed, snap, all that. That you like to throw in the bag. Oh, me? I don't have one I like. I mean, there's a couple. I used to love doing jab, 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 left hook, and straight right. That was a good one. Or just, I used to love doing this is a real good warm-up one. Straight right, left hook, straight right. It gets you in the habit of twisting your torso, getting your momentum, coiling back. But that's the easiest throw. I would do shit like jab, double left hook, double straight right. Shit that your momentum's not there for, that you're not already coiled back and ready to throw it. You have to get yourself in position as quick as possible. Well, those are the most difficult. Like when you're on a double end bag, anybody can just throw straight punches and do this and hit it. No. You throw double hooks on it. You pivot. You do the hardest shit. And it's hard at first, but then you get the timing down, you're able to do it. I never liked jabbing to the body, but it does have benefits. Floyd Mayweather had a really good stab jab to the body. If you use it as a trap as often as you need to, so especially if somebody's falling for it. Yeah, I know him. He's in jail, I believe. Jeff Lacey versus Jermaine Taylor. Ooh, that would have been fun. I don't know who would have won that. Marco, what did you major in Arizona? I went not Arizona State, but University of Arizona. Psychology was my useless degree. Did Mike Tyson used to do that? Do what specifically? The combo I just said? Marco, why sometimes when you hit the bag without adding much force to it, sometimes it pips really loud? You mean me specifically or you? Pops, you talking about me specifically or just people in general? Legit. Julio Cesar Chavez seems. Yeah, it was legit. You don't go. Look, I don't care who you are. You don't go 87-0 91-0 without it being legit to some extent. Marco, what's good? What's good? Yeah, the straight hook and straight hook and straight hook. No, Tyson really good. No, in general. Well, a couple reasons. One, sometimes the punch lands harder because of the leverage and the way the bag. So you could be going forward and then the bag could be coming and it collides like a planetary collision, like an asteroid hitting a planet. So it's a lot harder, even though you didn't throw it hard, because the bag's coming at you and you're coming at it at the exact right time and you have your leverage behind it. That could be one reason. Two, certain bags from wear and tear have softer spots on them. If you're going to hit a bag in a softer spot, a lot of times where there's less like stuffing in that area, it'll pop more. Those are the reasons. You never wear Arizona gear. Nah, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Who is all that did was give me mad student loans. Who was next for Haney? Munguia's fighting Saturday. Who's he fighting? What weight did you fight at? 165, and then in pro 168. Marco, do you give both little Marco punching? Yeah. Well, I have a daughter and a son, so one little Marco, one little Marcella. I know they're probably whooping him. Yeah, now my son, they both get hit hard. My wife hits really hard too, actually. My wife hit the bag today. She hits hard, like she puts her shoulder behind the right hand, like you would not believe, pops that shit. So those kids have not just my power, but hers, like genetically. Marco, how many layers of wraps, Brent? Your hand's not going to break. It's really about the way you throw the punch, not about how it's wrapped. Shannon Briggs versus Riddick. Bo. Ooh. I got Bo. De La Hoya versus Hearns at 54. De La Hoya. I saw that new bag. Looks fire. That bag is from Ringside. It's a contender from Ringside. They sent it to me, a promotion. It looks dope, but it's whack. It's super hard. I said this earlier. It's like punching on the side of Mount Rushmore. It's like I'm trying to punch boulders. I don't like it. Good shit. What's your top greatest fights of all time? See, you guys asked. These are too long to be answered. Those questions. Jerry Cooney once told me I had a powerful left hook, and that really boosted my confidence that day. Yeah, but he be drinking. You know what I'm saying? He probably was sauced up. I'm just kidding. No promoter wants to touch Devin Haney and Bill unless they want to rematch. Lil Marco, a good rapper name. Marco, tell him where from NY we don't do all that cheesy cornball repping. Exactly. Thank you, Rob. Matter of fact. Absolutely right. Family of punching power. Yeah, man. Speed, too. Some guy named Bruno. What? You smoking Hearns beats Oscar? Nah, no, he doesn't. Hearns barely has the height advantage on Oscar, right? Oscar's like 5'10", 5'11". Hearns was like 6'1". So he has a little, but not what he's used to. So that takes away a lot, the range and the height advantage. Loma versus Manny. I don't know, man. That's a good one. Tyson versus Bo Tyson. Dang, Marco, you fought 168. How tall are you? 5'11". Just a whatever hair I have left. Hair under 6 feet. Like 5'11 and a half, maybe. Frank Bruno versus Ray Mercer. Ray Mercer fucking fucks Bruno up. 5 greatest defensive fighters. Jack Johnson. Willie Pep. Floyd Mayweather. James Toney. Pernell Whitaker. Hearns is one of the few I picked to be Floyd. Yeah, you're wilding out. You can't be Floyd. He couldn't be Ray Leonard. You think he'd be Floyd? 168, pretty big. What height? Tall person you fought? I fought dudes up to like 6'1", 6'2". They have to be, yeah, like 6'1". But when I was fighting, don't forget, guys, height is evolved. Anybody who walks by a middle school right now, or a junior or a high school or junior high school, whatever, will see that kids that age were already 6'2", 6'3". So height. When I was fighting in the 80s and mostly 90s and early 2000s, for my weight, I was taller than throughout my whole career. I was usually, I would say 7 times, 8 times out of 10, I was taller than the same guy my weight. So, but then that changed over time because everybody's just taller in general. Rob, you imagine? Do you want your hair back? Yeah, why? You got a magic elixir? Macho Camacho 35 versus Loma. Who wins? Don't dodge the answer. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to go with Camacho, maybe. Are you 5'10"? No, I'm 5'11". I'm 6 feet with shoes on. I'm 5'11", a little over. I was about 5'11 and a half, I would say. 5'11 and a quarter and a half. So, nah. I don't do that shit, Alberto. I'm not you. I'm not a kid in my 20s like you trying to add height. Everybody wears shoes. It's 5'11", baby, natural. In shoes, I'm 6. Over 6 if it's big shoes. Iquarte versus Felix. That's a good one. Felix, Ike might be able to outbox him. Let's just say beat 3 fighters. It puts you on the top 5. Okay. Shane Mosley versus Felix. Shane. I don't know. I don't think so. I emailed him. He told me it's not happening. So maybe these kids are 6. Yeah, they're big. My son is 11. There you go. See? Duran versus Pryor. Fuck. I'm going to go with Pryor. Pryor's too big. Duran was lightweight, but Pryor was, well, it was only 5 pounds over. Pryor was at 40. Were you stalky super middleweight? Were you a stalky super middleweight? What do you mean, stalky? I'm going to go down a little. You guys are wilding out. Alexa Arguero's come on. Damn, Low, take it easy. I got a Connecticut. I got a connection from Turkey doctors. Cool. If you pay for it, I'm there. My name is Magic K1. Okay. Best 3-5 jabs in boxing. What's 3-5? 5'11" and a half. Of course, you got to put the half. Don't put the jacket on me. Girls say you under 6 feet, you're short. Maybe now. If Teo beats Boots, where you place him in the pound for pound? Yeah, he has to go up there. He has to go up high. But then you have detractors who will be like, well, Boots has never been proven, blah, blah, blah. I'd put him in the top 10, not about 5. Que pedo loco. I don't know what that means. Briggs versus Gallardo. Ooh. I think Gallardo might have beat him. As long as he didn't, get low like Lil Jon. Cyanide and happiness, ghost looking. MFA. Don't know what that means. Rachel Espinosa is 6'1" and weighs 126. Is she a fighter? Hatton versus Gotti. Wow. I don't know. I think Gotti maybe. That's a great one, Blind. As long as you're taller than your woman, yeah. Well, my wife's 6'3", so. Big Turk's about to start a tournament for upcoming pros. Yeah, I heard about that. Like for dudes, you have to have under 10 fights. They have to be under 26 and have under 10 fights, I believe. But Boots isn't pound for pound, though. How would he be top? What you mean? You and I taller than midget. We ran and trained. What? Ew. Ooh, you're negative. Wrenches. Get rid of this guy. Top 5 pound for pound. How come Campbell Hatton sucks so bad? I don't know. Amir Khan versus Prince Nassim. Prince Nassim is too small for Amir Khan. They would have never fought. Bo versus Tua. Damn. Probably Bo. She's 6'3". I'm just playing. She's not 6'3". Wouldn't marry a woman 6'3". Rob got a weird case. Why he is what? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Nah, I'm just playing. She's not. Short kings. I mean, I don't think 5'11" short, but if you do, that's all good. Been saying that Alberto dude is weird. Yeah, maybe. Hamill didn't grow up struggling like his pop, so hunger is different. Yep, true. Amir Khan was a warrior man, bro, had a glass chin. He went up, he fought dudes too much, way too big. That's the problem. If Amir Khan would have stood in his weight class, he'd have been pretty dominant. Sweet Pea versus Pep. Oh, man. I got to go with Sweet Pea. But that would have been probably would have actually been kind of boring because they're both so technical. Mark, when I say stalky, were you built like, no, I'm not. No, you see me. Yeah? I'm built the same way. I'm thin. No, I'm not stalky. You mean stocky is the word. And nah, I'm not stocky. I'm like athletic, like muscle tone, but thin. Eon Facts, first he asked for Marco's number, now more weirdo shit. Eon, you're the pants. Oh, Jesus. You guys grow up. Danny and Conway the same, though, or am I tweaking? Yeah. Didn't Danny knock Con out? Greatest woman boxer. Clarissa, up to this point. But if you want to go with non-active fighters, I mean, you could say Christy Martin, you could say Layla Ali, you could say Ann Wolfe, Holly Holm. I mean, how do you go against Ali who never lost? Although, I got a toothpick for you. Yo, Galaxy, I got a toothpick for you. And then, Galaxy, when you're done with that toothpick, you're going to say this.
Royal penis is clean, Your Highness. The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
That's what you're going to be saying. I'm little, 5'9" tall for. Wait, what's a pansexual? I don't know. Rockman versus David Hay. Hassim sleeps that fucking guy. Tone, what up? About to head to a gentleman's club. Have a good. Okay. This guy is always with the yams. That's the only reason I think he can take Marcos. My name's not Marcos. Chris over Layla Ali is wild. Why? They're the same size. Clarissa's accomplished way more. Two-tone. I'm feminine, but you don't mention some spicy what? You guys behave. Marco versus Ricardo Mayorga. He's too small. Salute Unk Tone. Yams. That said, you be wildin' with that pause. I mean, I don't see pause. Clarissa is a champ in a division with 8 fighters. Come on now. Okay. You do have a point, but she still is. Dubois. I love how you just didn't even try to spell that shit. You just went Dubois. Dubois. Joseph Parker's whack. He fought a Zhang and a Wilder who didn't throw any punches, and he got a victory. Wilder wasn't even throwing punches at him. At all. Literally didn't throw any punches at him. So why is this so impressive? Because you spicy. All right, you guys are out of control. Stop fighting, gentlemen. I'm seeing Boots turn down Teo fight because he wants unification. He's turning that down? Tise or Mosley? Mosley. Come on. Mosley beats almost anybody, especially at 35. Wilder wasn't angry. That's a fact. Tone said he ain't coming on his Highness Mercedes. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever floats his boat. Eon versus Rob at Border Wars. Mosley versus Duran. That's a tough one. Maybe Durant at 35. That's hard though. I don't know. Okay, that's kind of funny. That was kind of funny. Ian had Victoria's Secret boxing gloves on. That was good, Rob. That was good. Kovalev Hagler. Ian. Kovalev is like 6'1" and 175 pounds. Hagler was like 5'9" and 160. Why would you want to make that fight happen? Leave Tone alone. You called my name first, you teenage girly looking man. You guys are silly. Damn, it's usually other people arguing. Ian, you got to get back at Rob. You talking crazy. You guys. Let's talk boxing. Let's not call each other girly men. Okay? It's been raining for literally 2 fucking days straight here. Kovalev would lose to Hagler. I mean, that's possible because Hagler was so dope, but huge size difference, so it's not a realistic matchup. Jet Li versus Jackie Chan. I don't fucking know. I can't rate actors, even if they really are martial artists. Like, if I haven't seen them really fight, how the fuck do I know? What up, Demetrius? I don't know, man. Maybe Trinidad? No, maybe Cotto, because Cotto had a better... I don't know. Me? No office. This is my office. You're looking at it. Trinidad, yeah. Marco, you never placed a bet on... Nope, never. All right, bye. Where you going? Kelly Pavlik versus Tarver. What is it with you guys? Tarver's a light heavyweight. That's another 160, 175 matchup. Those are not realistic matchups. Kelly's tall, though. They're almost the same height, but Kelly was short. Was a way lighter fighter. Tarver was 175. Tarver went up to cruiserweight, too. Said you were building an office with this. Nah, I got my downstairs space, which is where I do my videos, film my videos, and I work out in my gym. I was going to do the lives down there, but I never got a comfortable couch and setup to be down there. I should, though, right? It would look more professional if I had my shit behind me in these. I'm going to drive my car. Okay. Sergio Martinez versus Canelo. I think Martinez might have been able to outbox him. Yeah. But Canelo was bigger, so that would have been tough. Oh, thank you. I was wondering what all that mixing was. It's okay. I appreciate it. More soursop tea, people. Joaquin, what up? Arizola, what up, what up? Yes, motherfucker, that's what I'm saying. Damn. Why are you so violent? Meldrick Taylor versus Sweepy. Come on, Sweepy. Sweepy. But Meldrick would have lit him up a little bit, but nah, Sweepy. They were on the same Olympic team, 1984. Top 5 best left hook in boxing. Joe Frazier. Roy Jones. David Tua. Oh, I don't know. Take me all day to think of that. Canelo versus Winky? Canelo, he's too big. Yeah, maybe. Feroz versus Boots? I don't know yet. It's too early in Boots' career. Ooh. Morrison, he's too big. Don't forget Burt Cooper's really a blown-up cruiserweight. He's 5'10", blown-up. Morrison was a legit like 6'1" or 2. Legit 220, 230, whatever. Too big. Great fight, though. Vander versus Spinks at Cruiser? I don't know. Tough to say. Spinks would have overwhelmed them with punches. I think so too. Yeah, Canelo's too big for Winky. Don't forget, Winky was he might have been a welter. He was definitely 154. He ended up going to middleweight, but Canelo's really only a middleweight too. He's successful at the higher weight class because of his skill and his power, but he's really a 60-pounder, I believe, which is why he thinks twice about going up to 75, especially after Bivol's size was a big reason for the defeat, I believe, the range and the size. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What else we got? Wait, 1 second, guys. I'm back, baby. I'm back, and I ain't black. I'm a crack. I think I said that yesterday, and it sounded just as stupid. Yeah, definitely Hall of Fame. There's you could say that now for sure. Burbick versus Witherspoon. That's such a random fight. Witherspoon. Wasn't for Larry Holmes, Witherspoon would have been a champion, and he almost beat Holmes too. Not almost. Gave Holmes a good fight. If Trout gave Canelo problems 54, because the triangle theory doesn't work. Just because one fighter who's similar, you know what I mean? Every fighter is, even though they're similar, they're all different. Georgie Benton versus, I don't really know much about Georgie Benton. Like, I can't remember what he fought, like what he looked like, his style, nothing. I know the name, but yeah, Marco, that was, LOL, that was hilarious. What was hilarious? Oh, the cracker thing, thank you. Casual Marco was cool. What's up, Jack Artist? Damn, you may have some of that cheese. Got that, you got those papes stacked up. Top 5 favorite fights to rewatch. The greatest fight that I've ever seen is Corrales versus Castillo 1. Anytime I rewatch a Roy fight,
Y'all must have forgot.
Tony versus Tarver. I feel like Tarver might have beat him because of his size. Fact styles make fights word. Did you ever practice any? Nope. Nah, I always say this. MMA is for unsophisticated savages. We are the elite pugilists. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing with Shaq? What am I doing with him? Making history, baby. Frankie from Ireland. What's up? I just watched a movie, Frankie, called Irish Kiss, set in Ireland. My wife made me watch it. I know it's a girly, but it was actually fun. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Willie Collins, best bare knuckle who ever lived, lad. Okay. Same. I think boxing is better. Yeah, I can't fuck with MMA. It's savagery. It really is. It's fucking eyes are all split open, gashes like this, looking like fucking time portals. Nah, not for me. And boring, slow pace most of the time. So it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you if you like MMA? You're a sadomasochistic, sick, twisted serial killer. Fuck. You just want to see slow pace, boring blood and gore. Something wrong with you. Tank would have been fighting this weekend. Okay. Well, Marco, I promise you the short for Shaq will be played on TV. I hope so. Hope so. Lord, do I hope so. Your chat is growing. I'm so proud of you. Oh, thank you. Slow growth, though, right? Sometimes I get frustrated because it's super slow growth, but thank you. Yeah, I agree. I was watching that John Jones fight. I can't watch. A couple dudes I watched, like I watched briefly part of Jones because they talk about him being the greatest. I'm like, oh, what's the greatest look like in this other discipline? It was boring. Hopkins versus Ward at middleweight and light heavyweight. Ward never fought middle, did he? They're very similar, those two. Similar height, similar. I might go with Ward. MMA is the highest form of fighting sports, mixed styles.
Get the fuck out of here!
Marco Tone is out of pocket for randomly calling you live early. Why? I like it. My uncle says it's uncomfortable watching MMA. He says he looks gay when they're on top of each other. You know, having certain things rubbing across your face, you know, might be a little
Tutti frutti!
But, you know, what are you gonna do? Teo versus Crawford would be bad for Teo. You're right. They're always gonna say Ward was dirty. I never seen it. Yeah, I don't think it was dirty. Margarito versus Corrales. I got Diego. Marco, what would Tone say? What did nothing? Just talked some boxing, talked about the Shaq thing. You're a cool dude for real. Thanks. Appreciate it. Keith Thurman versus Miguel Cotto. I'm gonna have to go with Cotto. I'm gonna have to go with Cotto. Hold on, I gotta drink sour sop. It's definitely sour. Now, what else we got, people? Always thought Thurman was underrated. Thurman was good, but you know, kind of tastes like lemon. Canelo versus Hopkins. I don't know. Hopkins might be too tall, and Hopkins will be able to use his range on him. I'm gonna have to go with Hopkins, and I don't want to do that because Hopkins, for me, was always
Boring!
like that's what I thought of him. Hopkins boxes Canelo. Yeah, I think so. Do you eat shepherd's pie? Yeah, sure do. Sure do. Why, you got a dope recipe for me, Frankie? You drinking that Marquez beverage? No, I'm not drinking wee juice. Canelo low-key overrated. He had amazing moments, though. He had great. But I don't think Canelo's overrated. I mean, he sells for a reason. You know what I mean? Eon, watch your mouth. Stop fucking with Eon, Alberto. Jesus. You guys bugging out. Who's the greatest Irish fighter of all time, Frankie? Greatest Irish fighter. Or Irish American. You can go with either or. As long as there's Irish blood in him. Klitschko versus Riddick Bowe. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. Hard to tell. Mickey Ward's not the greatest Irish fighter. Get out of here. No way. No way. Canelo's Irish. That's funny. I mean, I wonder if he did his DNA, his 23andMe or whatever. I wonder if Irish would come back. Like, what's the red from? It's from something. Y'all think Klitschko will come out of... Nah. Although he was just asked, you guys see that? And he didn't want to answer the question. If you're not coming out of retirement, you just say, no, I'm not coming out. Why would he not answer the question? That made me think he might. No way he is fully Mexican. Nah, I mean, he is culturally, but it's like they say that most black people who are DNA is taken, there's almost none of them are 90 or 100% black. Over the years, there's been, DNA mixed through all kinds of crazy shit. So, no, I never sparred him. Red is from red peppers. That.
Oh, that's racist.
Just because, but they like hot peppers, Mexicans. I would have thought more of you. My name is of Scottish descent. Wonder how that came about. I don't know what your name is, homeboy. Canelo doing big things with the Presidente de Mexico. Okay. Zab versus Gotti. Zab. Gotti never beat anybody of like high valor. I don't know if valor is the right word, but I don't think it is. Now you're making me want to look up the word valor. What do I forget what valor means? Courage, face of danger, especially. Oh, no, that is the right word. But it sort of also. Zab, Gotti never beat a legend. He lost all of them. He just gave them either good fights or took tremendous amount of, took a beating like nobody's business, like a biblical Passion of the Christ type beating he took from certain dudes, especially Floyd. But he never beat anybody big. Mickey Ward was a low, no disrespect, but Mickey Ward was not a high-level fighter when he went life or death with Gotti, how many, 3 times or whatever it was. That'd be a good fight. Drunken Master will probably frustrate him. Zab beats Gotti. Yeah, I agree. Easy. Gotti is a glorified puncher. Thank you. Zab beat Mayweather. Nah, no, we didn't. He would beat him the first 4 or 5 rounds and dropped him. So you could have argued that it could be a draw. If he wins 5 rounds and then you give him a knockdown, that's a draw. So you could argue he drawed with Mayweather, but he didn't beat him. Sorry, Gotti is overrated. Yeah. Irish don't have greats. Ooh. I guess the Irish dude probably left the room. Joe Gotti was murdered by his wife. That's what they say. Kawasaki versus Ward. That would be
Boring. Boring. Boring.
Ward. Ooh, Eon, good one. I'm going with Pryor, but damn, that'd be a good fight. Yeah, I gotta say, Eon, once I get big enough, I'll do like what Ness does. I'm gonna come up with awards. You definitely are fantasy matchup champion. Fantasy matchup champion is Eon. He gives the best fantasy matchups. Gotti and Ward were the same as Alvarado fighting Brandon Rios, excuse me. I was playing. Where are you going? Where are you going? What's your favorite style to watch? Cuban, Mexican, Russian? I like all of it. I like punchers, I guess, the most. It's the most fun. But I like all of it. Russian is actually my least favorite style. Cuban's kind of boring too. I like Mexican more. Mexican or like slick or black American, like black slick fighters. I don't like Cuban or Russian for the most part. Bores me. And I am Russian, so there it is. Cuban style's whack. They're taught not to put power behind their punches. Soviet is supreme. Supremely boring. Ray Robinson versus Floyd. Ray Robinson. It makes sense. Russians. Pakistani. She got Cuban's good. Cuban style is also
Boring.
What's up, suckers? You going to the tank fight? If they approve me for credentials, then yes. If they do not, then no. I ain't spending $1,000. I don't go to fights unless I have good seats. Call me snotty or whatever. I'm just old. Just like NBA games. If I don't have close seats, I'd rather watch at home. I'm not going to go to some fights that all the way up in the fucking nosebleeds. If I got good seats, then I'll go. I love Mexican and Black American style. Yep, me too. Mayweather versus London protesters. Yeah, apparently he said nobody punched him, but he is the kind of guy who wouldn't admit it if it happened too, so who knows. Black American style are typically more boxers, though. Yeah, but it's more fun. Let me box you off the canvas with these Soviet 1-2s. Are you Soviet? Because I'm also Soviet. At least half of me. Boxer puncher versus counter puncher. Counter boxer. I don't get it. Who wins? What are you asking? Smash the likes. Nah, watching it at home is better than even, yeah. Unless when you're close, it's dope. Kodo. Ivan Drago or Victor Drago? Ivan Drago. Because he just is nostalgically like the champ. Good seats, a hotel room, and a new thought. What's a thought? Is that another word for like a girl or something? Mark, are you related to Vlad? All right. So first off, right off the bat.
Oh, that's racist.
Because we're both white.
Oh, that's racist.
And then saying that I ask questions like that, and I have that aura of douchebaggery.
Get the fuck out of here!
You offended me. Claudia versus Gamboa. Interesting. I was just thinking about that, man. I was thinking about that so hard, and here's what I think.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Thought, oh, okay. I know I'd heard it before. I just didn't know what it meant. King Kong versus Godzilla. Decent hot. Bud versus Mayweather. Oh, man. I don't like doing that, Thomas, with current fighters who are still active because, we don't know what's yet. We don't have an entire career to kind of analyze, but Mayweather. Now, Vlad was... Okay. I went to a Mosley fight, had action, but the lighter weight dudes are tiny. Oh, word? Is that what it actually stands for, Syph? Is that really what it stands for? That's fucking funny. A thought. You thought. You stankin' ass ratchet thought. Cuban cigar, Cuban. See, I'm glad I do these lives. You guys are keeping me up on the current slang. I don't like current slang. I think it's fucking stupid. But since I'm doing like videos and shit now, and I'm doing shit for like everybody, it's good to know these things. I can incorporate them. A prime Gamboa versus Tank would have been a good fight.
Get the fuck out of here!
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Tank would have fucked him up. Bud would be Floyd's hardest fight. Possibly. What height weight class was LaMotta? LaMotta was a middleweight. He was about 5'9", I believe. Jake LaMotta, that is right. Raging Bull. The fuck is that? Tomb? I don't know what that is, Syph. You young guys with your fucking emojis and your acronyms. It's either emojis or just letters. I'm like, what the fuck does that stand for? James Kirkland versus Ricardo Mayorga. I mean...
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Isn't Kirkland a light heavyweight? Or a 60-pounder? Why would he be fighting Mayorga, who was a welterweight? Prime Gamboa went to war with Bud. Yeah, he got viciously... He almost got decapitated like they caught him stealing in medieval times. What are you talking about? Well, I'm going to use that one. Almost got decapitated like they caught him stealing in medieval times. Those are bars. Almost got the... See, I write some of these down if I go on. like he was stealing in medieval times. All right. All right, my bad. All right, we're back. Toronto, what up? What up? How cold is it up there? Crawford versus Judah. Toronto, I don't like doing fantasy matchups with dudes who are still active. We don't know what Crawford has left. So I got to see his whole career before I could make that fantasy matchup assumption. LaMotta versus Canelo. Canelo. Well, nobody in the 50s could beat very few, almost zero greats from for eras way back could fuck with anybody from today because of the evolution of boxing, of genetics, of science, technology, all that. Floyd's hands are too quick for Bud. I don't know about that. Maybe. Kirkland was fit. Was he? That's when Ann Wolf coached, right? Why am I thinking 75? Yeah, you're right. Canelo knocked him out. Brutal. Yeah, you're right. That's true, Ian. Floyd has the lightning right hand pull counter off the chain. Off the chain. Got to bring it back to the bike shop to fix it. It's freezing up here, brother, and I feel you on Crawford still being active. Yeah, man. Yeah, you can't. You have to collect all of the available data, all of the complete data before you could process it and get that printout. We don't have all the data yet, so the printout will be incomplete. Watch Bug and just anything. Berlanga or Mungia? Mungia. Roy Jones versus Gerald. Syfe. First off, thank you for the alley-oop.
Y'all must have forgot.
First of all, to answer this, the fact that you even asked this question, if you ask this question one more, if you ever ask me if I think anybody could beat could beat Roy, ever again.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
And of course the answer. Of course the fucking answer. You know the answer.
Look at me! I'm the waterboard, dude!
The answer is simple. Simple and plain. With no propane.
Y'all must have forgot.
Kidding, but not really. The train Philip study Margot today's fighters will body 50s fighters. Yep. Worst chin in boxing history. I don't know. That's hard to tell. Yeah, Mugia easy. Come on, Joaquin. He knows how we do it. Ike versus Monzon. Ike Quartet. Stop fanboying.
Y'all must have forgot.
You shouldn't ask crazy questions. Nah, it's not competitive at all. Have you ever seen Roy? Have you ever seen Roy fight? Was anybody competitive against Roy? Guess what? Roy beat Gerald McClellan in the amateurs, for starters. He did lose one to Gerald too, which apparently Roy was that. That's why Roy is the greatest fighter who ever lived. Nobody was competitive with Roy at his prime. Nobody. Why the fuck you think that would be any different? Come on. Yeah. Of course. Of course. That's silly. Thought my man Syfe knew better than that. Tony, yeah, Roy danced circles around Tony. That wasn't even close to competitive. Come on.
Y'all must have forgot.
Who would have won if Roy had fought Mike Tyson in 2003?
Y'all must have forgot.
Honestly, I don't know. 2003 Tyson was not the same, but Tyson's just too big. See, Tyson took away the one thing that the main advantage Roy had. Not took it away, but balanced it out. Tyson was super fast with his feet and his hands and had power. So I don't know about that. They're just not the same weight. Like, yeah, Roy could beat a couple heavyweights because he was so fucking gifted, but that's a big jump. You know what I'm saying? That's like a 30-pound jump for him. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know. Did Paul Williams ever fight anybody with the power and the tenacity of Hearns? And they're both the same height, so one wouldn't have the height advantage on the other one. Maybe Hearns because of the power. What's up, Woo? 36 Chambers. Me Primo Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney 2. I got to go with Ryan again. That was just such a vicious. But Ryan chose not to fight for half the fight, and he lost 6 rounds, in my opinion, because he was just Victorville rolling the whole time. He did his Victorville shell. Victorville roll, Victorville shell, the Victorville shell roll. Pacquiao or Inoue? Inoue is still active, man, and way too small for Pacquiao. Like, Pacquiao at 122 pounds, Inoue would have beat, because that wasn't the prime Pacquiao. Mugabe versus Monzon. I guess Monzon. Bro, what's up, bro? I know you from TBV, morning show. I got Teo punching the bananas out of Crawford.
Oh, that's racist. Oh, that's racist.
Damn. Coming in hot. Tito versus the Hitman. Hearns. Hearns knocks him out. Yeah, small Pac-Man. Kobe, you're off today with the weights. Arguello fought at 140. Prince Nassim fought at 126. Arguello was about 6 feet. Prince Nassim was about 5'5". Frazier versus Usyk. I've heard that one before. I don't know. We have to see how good Usyk is at staying away. Dubois. Yeah, that I agree with. I kind of agree with that. Not a very nice statement. I don't know what's wrong with him. Probably got timed out, right? Didn't you guys time him out? You probably did. I can't see from my end who's being timed out. I don't know yet. Fury's still active. Are you covering the Ike? Is he definitely fighting? Because when I asked him, it wasn't happening. Lennox stops Fury. I could see that happening. Definitely possible. I'm gonna get off in a couple seconds, guys. Chris Bird versus James Toney. Chris Bird. I see Chris Bird boxing him the way Roy boxed him. Big shout. On the blog. Thank you. I think that's correct. Inoue is small as fuck. I don't think people understand weight classes. Exactly. Postponed last week. I mean, I asked Ike about it. Ibuchi, right? We're talking about, and he said it's not happening. But, who knows, right? I could email him again. Matter of fact, let me email him right now while you guys are on with me. Ike Ibuchi. Here we go. Let's see. Reply. Hey, Ike. Are you fighting anytime soon? All right. So I just emailed Ike. Let's see what he says. Inoue is small. Okay, we already did that. Teo quits in his stool. His pops pulls a Kenny Porter. Okay. Marco Loki Connect. Replied on his YouTube video. It's on the 14th. Okay, well, let's see what he says to me. I believe you, though. Connected. Not Loki. Hockey. Bang, 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 bang. Hockey. A little soursop. See, wifey put in a fresh cinnamon stick. You see that? She doesn't play around. Yes, I can announce it on YouTube. Okay. Inoue is small as F at 30 years old. Exactly. I keep telling people that. He just went to 26 at 30. Like, he's not getting any bigger. My fault, OG. Is that soursop? It is. Wifey made me the soursop with the fresh cinnamon stick. You know what I'm saying? I'll give her the cinnamon stick right back. Tito versus Danny Garcia. Tito. Hit that like button like a weed head. Yeah, man. Hit it. What do they call that when they used to shoot it in each other's mouths? That sounded so wrong, but blow the smoke in each other's mouths, which I thought was, I never was a weed smoker. I thought that was so fruitylicious to do that. It's weird. Well, what's that called again? Shotguns, right? Bill Haney is going to be mad at you saying Haney won 6 rounds. He said Haney won. He has a good chance versus Boots. Oh, another. Bad order. This is next to next. Tio does have a good chance. I agree. Buenos noches. Good night. Soursop is a miracle food. That's what people say. 42 watching, 42 likes. Perfect. Well, should be more because a lot of people came in and out. Soursop, very good. Anti-cancer. Yep. She's making me drink it every night. I'm starting drinking soursop and Waterloos. You not so bad for nearly 50. Well, you got to give me 2 years. Shotgun, yeah. Hey, yo, blow that. And I know. You know what I meant, though. Prime, Tyson, Riddick Bowe. Tyson. I got Tyson over Riddick Bowe. Prime Tyson beats anybody. Arguably. Prime, we're talking 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Those 5 years. Duran. I rewatch Haney Garcia. Dev won 6, 7 rounds, but the knocked it. Yeah, I gave him 6 rounds. Exactly. But the knockdowns were just. But here's the thing, though. That sounds dominant. He won 6 or 7 rounds. It sounds like it's close, but it wasn't. Because why did he win those rounds, Eon? Because he would just Victorville roll. He would just do his Victorville roll. That he wasn't getting beaten. He just wasn't engaging. And then when he did engage, he dropped or hurt Devin every time. So that's why it looked so dominant. Like, let me take a break. I'm winning. Who cares? Let me put my foot on the gas. Down he goes. There was 2 or 3 knockdowns that weren't even called, by the way. That should have been. My man. Like, might happen. Roberto Duran versus Carlos Mazon. That won't. Duran wouldn't have won at 60. He was too like he was good at 60, but he wasn't legendary at 60. Tyson only fought the prime names. It was just Holmes, who was old, Spinks. I don't know, man. Maybe Burbick, Holmes, Spinks, and maybe Burbick, or maybe Bone Crusher Smith was good. Or... Shit, I don't even know. No big names. Yeah, I got Bo over Tyson. Bo was better than Douglas with the same style. 88, 87 Tyson, that Douglas wouldn't have beat. So that's what I'm saying. You're right, but that Douglas wouldn't have beat. And by the way, that Douglas, that night against Mike, was better than Bo. He was crazy. He was on point like a sniper. I've seen Dev training videos. He looks sharp. Yeah, I know. Nah, Buster Mathis was not the top. He fought, he's like Tony Tubbs and like Tony Tucker, Mitch Green, Burbick, Bone Crusher Smith, Pinklin Thomas. Like, those are the dudes he was fighting. Just Holmes and Spinks. The other guys, it's arguable. Pinklin Thomas, Bone Crusher Smith, Burbick, Tucker. Those were all same exact fucking level dudes at the time. Prime Tyson didn't fight Hungry Young Lions. He fought everybody in his prime. I think Ward, as much as I hate to say this, Ward's just too big. His heavyweight division was full of big names and fighters like the 70. Yep. Floyd. Duran versus Chavez. At 47, Chavez. What about Tua? We got to see Ness versus Marco. My money on Marco. I'm not fighting Ness. That already happened, Eon. Already happened. That happened too, twice. Ruddock was a tough assignment, but that was a prime mental Mike Tyson in terms of, not prime. That Mike Tyson had already lost a lot of his peekaboo Kevin Rooney style, but his will to win and his focus was like there against Ruddock, which is why he was able to beat that version of Ruddock, who many people couldn't beat. Sub Armor. Yeah. In Mike's plan. Word. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy when you look at Tyson's, I'm going to look at Tyson's resume. I'm curious who, besides Holmes and Spinks, who did he beat? Who would be the third best person that he beat? All right, let's go to it. We'll go to his first loss. James, okay. Carl Truth Williams, 22-2. No. Frank Bruno, 32-2. No. Spinks, yes. Tony Tubbs had lost once. Holmes, yes. So Spinks, Holmes. Terrell Biggs. Terrell Biggs might have, he ended up losing a lot. He was undefeated at the time. Tony Tucker. Tony Tucker was 34-0. Pinkley Thomas only lost once. All these guys only lost once. They were all really good fighters. James Bone Crusher Smith had lost 5 times. Trevor Burbick 4. Alfonso Ratliff, Jose Rebelt. Okay. I might have to go with Tony Tucker. Tony Tucker was 34-0, high knockout percentage. When he lost to Mike, he had a no contest with somebody. When he lost to Mike, and then besides losing to Mike, the only person who beat Tony, and it was a unanimous decision, Lennox beat Tucker, and then later in his career, he started losing. Wow, nobody ever, one knockout loss when he was like fucking almost 40. I'm going to go with Tony Tucker. That's the third best one. And a lot of people hear me say Tony Tucker, and you guys will say, who? What are you going to do? That's what it is. Ooh. I think Tua. Because Tua could take Morrison's initial shots, and Morrison would blow his load like he did against Mercer, and then Tua would get to him. That would have been a bang out. They would have been banging like Bloods and Crips on Slauson. Now I'm assuming Slauson is a street in California. Tua lays Tommy. Yep. Whatever happened to Joey Spencer? Who the fuck is that? You tell me who that is, I'll tell you what happened to him. Who the fuck is Joey Spencer? Sounds familiar, but who is he? Drinking my soursop, motherfuckers. Now, what else we got, people? Talk to me. I got like 5 minutes. I'm going to bounce. What else we got? Low. Will you just leave and come back? He was a PPBC, you probably try to say PBC prospect that got his pack bust. Okay, well, that's what happened to him. Thank you, Low. Tim Bradley. No, I don't. Okay. There is a very good argument for that, Woo. One of the best chins ever. Hagler's, you can't beat Hagler's chin because, but you can because Hagler was lighter and this dude was getting hit by Lennox, and yeah, he'd never. Spencer got whooped once he moved to 140. Joey Spence was a wannabe Canelo from Jersey. Okay. Marco, when's the last time you got your pack bus? Long time. Even when I was in the ring, I was not easy to hit. Joey Spencer reminded me of Canelo. Okay. Never heard of him. Yeah, me neither. You didn't reach the radar. Eon knows. Michael Spinks versus Terrell Biggs. I mean, Who gives a fuck? I got to go with Spinks. Ray Mercer had a chin. Did he? His shit was granite, and it was steel cast in pure titanium. Mercer was dropped and KO'd by Klitschko. No, he was not. He was knocked out by Shannon Briggs, but Mercer was literally 40 at that point. Klitschko did not knock him out. Did he? You know what? You're making me. You might be right. I don't really remember. Let's see. I met Ray Mercer too in person. Good dude. All right, let's see. Twice knocked out. Yep, Briggs knocked him out, and Klitschko stopped him. Doesn't say he was down, though. So knocked out twice. I scored Mercer Lewis a draw. A lot of people did. Spencer lost to Ramos, okay? Marco is a slick black fighter. No, you're right, Jeffrey. Mercer took bombs by Morrison and Lewis, but his fight with Lennox was my favorite. Yeah, man, a lot of people thought Lennox lost that fight. Hagler and Triple G got best chins. Canelo too. George Chavallo, another guy you guys probably never heard of. I'm trying to think of who else. James Toney, Hagler, of course. That's a good one, man. Wow. I think I'm going to go with Mercer. That would have been a great fight, though. They say when Briggs was born, he told the doctor, let's go, champ. Possible. Tyson. Fuck Shavers up. Come on. Hector Camacho versus Paez. Ooh. Paez is too small for Camacho. All right, Vlogs. Appreciate you, man. I'm about to bounce, too, so. Lennox, Joshua, inside. Yes, agreed. Dimitri Pirog, yeah, only retired early because he had a hand injury or some shit. Winky Wright versus De La Hoya. I got Oscar. A prime Oscar De La Hoya has a shot of beating Floyd. An old Oscar came literally within one round of beating Floyd. A prime Floyd. So a prime Oscar is one of the greatest welterweights of all time, in my opinion. I have 5 fighters who I think would have a very realistic chance of beating Floyd. And the first 2 who I think would beat Floyd, I give it, just a little bit. Floyd's still great. Would be Sugar Ray Leonard, 1, Pernell Whitaker, 2. Those 2 I think would have I'd go 60-40 for Floyd losing. The rest, 50-50s, Sugar Ray Robinson, Aaron Pryor, Oscar De La Hoya. Oh, look who it is. It is the man, the myth, the legend.
Tutti frutti! Tutti frutti!
Yep. Tony Harris versus Thurman. I don't know. Oscar at 140 from the first Chavez fight versus Floyd from the Gotti fight. That's yep, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Word to bro. Bud knocked Sugar Ray and Pernell out.
You must be out of your goddamn mind!
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Get the fuck out of here!
You're doing so well, Rob, till you went there. On that note, I'm going to bounce. Tommy Hearns would knock Floyd the F out. I don't think so. And I'm not a Floyd fan. So I'm just unbiased in analysis. I don't think that's the case. But anybody with that power of Hearns has a hell of a chance. I'll give you that. But I would have to bet against that. Oscar past his prime gave Floyd. That's what I just said. Anyway, people, I am out. I appreciate you guys. It was fun. I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.